Towels. Just say go. Hi, everybody. I just spilled a little tea right here. That was the gossip part I was going to share with you, but now I just have to throw it out. So today we have so much to talk about. Of course, we're going to talk about all the housewives. Oh, God, there's a lot of gossip there. And welcome. Listen to who all's watching. Australia, United Kingdom, Ireland, New Zealand, Puerto Rico, Italy. Mexico was the highest viewership last week. Probably because they're waiting to see if we're going to build that wall. Jamaica, Canada, Poland. So what are we going to talk about? We have celebrity gossip, celebrity IQ, some Bill Gates advice, fashion and style, that Joanna Krupa lawsuit that just keeps on giving. I'll have some posters to show you, some events, and of course we're going to talk about alternate facts. I am an alternate fact. I think I invented it. I just didn't say it. Okay, let's go to RHOB, since it was on last night. Well, Dorit says that Rinna is not sober and Kim is sober, according to realityt.com. Well, that's allegedly. I think Dorit Dimwit doesn't always know, but let's just see what happens. Now, they had a fabulous party last night, didn't they? That fabulous Gatsby party. It was doing great until Sassoon, I'm just going to start calling her Sassy Pants, she will not shut up about Kim and Kyle. It's now becoming like nails on a chalkboard. It's like you see her, she's going to bring it up. You see her, she's like a one-note pony or whatever they say. I think Kyle and Kim are very patient. I would have already told her, shut up. I love the clothes, the jewelry, and especially Eileen's eyelashes. But then, you know, Sassoon brings it up again, and then she throws Rinna under the bus this time. Well, let's see how that's going to work out. You know, when you try to throw Rinna under, she brings everybody in. So let's see what's going to happen. Then I was just wondering, did you guys catch this or not? Did Queen Lisa, did she diss Erica or not with that part about don't try stealing the crown, darling? I don't know if she was dissing her or she was having fun, but she looked fabulous doing it. And then my best line of the night was when she says, well, we started off on a good foot, you and I, just to Sassoon, but my other foot might wind up in your ass if you go after my girl, Kyle. That was funny. Oh my God. Who's the boss? Who's the boss on that show? Let's be real. Then Erica is now the self-proclaimed see you next Tuesday. I almost fainted when she said see you next Tuesday. And then, of course, it was a beautiful show and a great production. But that porta potty scene, I mean, come on, are you kidding me? Those girls having to use the porta potty. I mean, they're coming from these mansions to the porta potty. Well, actually, speaking of porta potty, I tell you, I have something for them. What they should have done is have this porta potty. I just realized I had this picture. I forgot. I should have tied it to that. It's diamond studded. The diamond studded porta potty. Oh my God. James, I don't hear you today. Where are you? You disappeared on me. Okay.
Well, everyone's saying hello.
Yes, and you look gorgeous.
Especially, they're saying Erin Wells, Anna, they're all saying you look stunning, your hair and makeup.
Oh,
Yeah,
fabulous. Well, usually I just get my hair blown out on Tuesday, but I didn't have time to go yesterday, so my buddy Tony came in and just whooped it up in 5 minutes today. He can do anything. He's a magician. He's not a hairdresser, he's a magician. My other hairdresser is amazing, but from Tuesday night to Wednesday, things change. Okay. Now, let's go into some gossip. Did you know that Kate Middleton's wedding dress, according to E, was $435,000 for a wedding dress to wear one time, presumably one time. Now, this is interesting. Jason Hoppy was arrested, allegedly, for stalking Bethany. And on Friday, January 27th, the resident for harassment in a first degree for stalking her and it was first degree for stalking and fourth degree for something else. And apparently he went to the school and approached her and tried to provoke a fight at the kid's school. And he had said some things on Facebook and they got into it. So I don't know, Jason, just go and enjoy your money and relax and chill out, baby. Real Housewives is now showing the Miami one. Oh, God. In the UK, the Ireland, Scotland. I'm getting so many questions and comments about it. The biggest question is there more to the story? Why do you really think it canceled? Well, there is more to the story. Of course there's always more to the story. Oh, God. Ooh, let me just say, partially because of some of the behavior.
Glasgow, Scotland is also saying hello.
Hi from Scotland. And then there were a couple of people, it sounds like a Scottish accent to that. And then there were a couple of people that got into kind of some lawsuit stuff behind the scenes I don't think Bravo liked. That's what the story, that's that I didn't tell you. Apparently, the Westminster Dog Show is featuring cats this year. This is the year of the pussy. It's all about the pussy. It's true. Oh, I want to wear those little hats. So Kim Zolciak is maybe going to be seen in season 9 finale of the Atlanta, according to Real Housewives. Melissa Gorga's store is reopening. I told you, don't believe everything you read. I knew those true girls were trying to make her look bad and bring her down. Now, whether or not the store will be successful, whether it'll really open, whether it's gossip and spin, who knows? But she's apparently opening it up again. And, who knows? I mean, who would have thought in the U.S. we would have all these protests? It's just one protest after the other all the time now. It's like the protest is like the new thing. It's like if you're not in line protesting, you're a nobody. I'm going to have to make myself some signs. Back to the Housewives.
Aaron Wells says you should host a Real Housewives of Miami marathon someplace, fabulous charity op with commentary to all of us.
Really? Do I get to pick the cast?
Just like show the old episodes and you give
host the old episodes and give commentary? I'd be really good at that.
That would be
because
good.
I could be everybody's thought bubble. I could tell you what everybody was really thinking and doing and conniving and plotting and blah, 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 blah. I'd be really good at that. We should do that. Show a clip, I'll comment. Show a clip, I'll comment. Oh my God, the ratings would be off the charts. Housewives says that Camille is demanding proof that her ex-boyfriend cannot pay the $171,000 in legal fees. How about that? Those ex-boyfriends, they just need to go away. Speaking of, I think I have some boyfriends watching on the show. I'm getting some nice little tweets and comments. Ooh, maybe it's the jewelry. Dirty.com. Oh, my necklaces is Lon Bon. I have to go to another event after this. It's something I won't tell you about, but I'm sure James and Jason will be bragging all about it on social media soon. Dirty.com says that Bravo is doing budget cuts. My little inside housewife Birdie says he does not believe that that is true. I do have a little deep throat over there. Reality says that Eileen thinks that Kim's sobriety should be off limits. What do you think? Do you think it should be off limits? I mean, she is on a reality show, so I don't know if it should be off limits, but they certainly beat that dead horse to death and then kicked it again and again and again. U.S. Weekly and U.S. Magazine is the one that reported on the Gorga story, and apparently People Magazine is saying that Richard Perry and Jane Fonda have split after 8 years. Well, Jane's got to get back out to protesting. Jane is the initial protester. So Jane will be out protesting with her little pink pussy hat, and the boyfriend will be home watching on TV. Oh, I guess Jane, you guys are probably too young to remember Jane protesting, but I remember from all the, well, if you don't study history, it will repeat itself. So I study history. I'm really 29 and a half, but I have studied a lot of history in my life. It's my Sudden Youth skincare kit. Sudden Youth, LeahBlack.com, shameless plug. All About Tea says, I told you that. Reality Tea. Oh, this is another one. Cedric. Remember Cedric? From Beverly Hills in the beginning, the Lisa's house guest? Well, he's back on the gossip circuit again, talking trash about our Queen Lisa, and then throwing in Russell Armstrong, who's in the grave and can't defend himself. I mean, you need to shut up and go away. Your 15 minutes is up.
I agree.
Oh my God, we're not happy about that. Now, apparently, according to this Reality Tea or whoever I said, Cedric and Lance Bass broke up. I didn't even know they were ever an item, and I've known Lance for years, so I've got to verify that. But I'm assuming that maybe they were, and that's what caused part of the rift between them and Lisa, because Lisa apparently backed Lance. I don't know. You know, I was at Lance Bass's wedding. Lisa was in the wedding. You see what kind of friend I am. I'm the D-list friend. So I don't know. I'm going to have to find out about that, but he needs to go away. Oh, God. Oh, you know what? We're having a Trump show here. He's a leech. Who said that? I didn't say that. No, leeches are very popular. They apparently suck toxins out of your body now. Hasn't you watched Dr. Dubrow? Okay, we're having a thing on Saturday. If you want to come here at the showroom, you can email us at hello@leahblack.com, and you'll get to come from 1 to 5 and see all of our goodies and stuff. Oh, it's going to be with Style Addicts. Oh, they're going to bring all their handbags and stuff. What was that?
Anna Tempesta said hi. She met you at the book signing in New Jersey, and she thinks you're fabulous.
Oh, Anna, my New Jersey book signing. Well, let's see. Kathy Wathili came, and Jacqueline DeRita came, and Real Mr. Housewife came, and Anna came, and I don't think there were very many other people there. But the one in New York at Barnes & Noble's was sold out with a wait list. Oh, I've got to get more popular in New Jersey, girl. But anyway, if you didn't make it to the book signing in New Jersey, you can get your book, Red Carpets and Wise Lies, on our website or on Amazon.com. It's a real thriller full of gossip.
Emily has joined us from the UK.
Oh, Emily! We have a great distributor over in the UK now. Emily, how do they get a hold of her if they want product?
They're going to.
You can email.
Be announcing the website.
We'll be announcing the website soon. You can always check with our email. All your questions, comments, complaints, whatever, unless it's an X-rated, request, send it to hello@leahblack.com. Oh, and by the way, Emily Estefan releasing a new album, and they're going to be in LA next week, and that should be fabulous. She's amazing. Now that's a positive thing, her releasing that. Her mom and dad are so supportive. They're so fabulous. And Frank, we love them. Now, listen to the real gossip. Let's get back to the pussy gossip, where it all started. Apparently, you remember Joanna Krupa and Andy Granville are suing Joanna's suing. That was not a Freudian slip. Suing. She is suing Brandy. And it all started when Brandy ran her big mouth at the up fronts and said that Yolanda had, Brandy had been cheating with, Joanna had been cheating with Yolanda's husband for all these years and broke up the marriage for over 2 years and yada, yada, yada. Well, anyway, then they, what happened, long story short, the judge just ruled that Joanna can seek punitive damage. I almost said positive damages. Punitive damage. Everybody's got pussy on the brain. Punitive damages for, what's her name? Brandy, because of this gossip that she spread about Joanna needing perfume on her privates. So, I don't know, but the judge then now came back and says that Joanna has to submit her gynecological reports to the judge so he can review them. Now, reading those documents, you think you're going to tell if anything smells? I don't think so. If I were the lawyer, I'd spray perfume on those documents when I sent them over there just to make my point. But I'm wondering if the judge is working his way, assuming it's a he, but if it's she, it really doesn't matter, working his way up to wanting a personal and private inspection of said body parts. I mean, Joanna's a very pretty girl. And then Joanna's now asked for Brandy's balance sheets and tax returns and how much she made at Bravo and all this to determine how much money she can go after if there's any cheese at the end of the tunnel, assuming that she wins. She may win. Apparently she can get up to $2 million in punitive damages according to Florida law, but I don't know if this lawsuit, who knows. I think that's enough of that. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go sit in the court. I think I'll sit in the court when they rule on that and just, I could have a question now and then. According to our RHO New Jersey show, thedirty.com says that Danielle Staub is not coming back I think. I could be wrong about that. But the rumor that my little birdie in the housewife world says that she's in talks to come back, but nothing's been finalized. But other reports say that she's already filming, but my little birdie says that's not true because they haven't even started filming. So who knows if that's media hype or what's her name trying to get her name out there again, or if she's really going to come back. Who knows? And then apparently there's a holdup in the cast of Orange County. Oh my goodness. Apparently there's a deep throat in the camp. And that person's gossiping to all the websites and everything and selling stories and trying to sell stories and even trying to sell stories about her own family, according to my little inside housewife gossipy birdie that tells me stuff. But apparently Megan's not coming back. She was offered a friend, but she's going to be a friend, but she's going to Louisiana instead. Some say she was downgraded. Some say that's not true. Some say she just said she didn't want to come back. Kelly is saying she's not sure she wants to come back, but she's negotiating contract. Heather's definitely not coming back. Heather, no, proper Heather. And they need to replace a proper Heather. Am I going to have to move to Orange County? And then Tamra signed on. And let's see. Oh, apparently, Tamra's called the mailman. She takes in all the mail. That means, drops the stuff in the show so people talk about it. And she's also like gossipy to Bravo is what my little inside birdie says. I don't know if that's true. That's allegedly. And then they're reporting that Lydia McLaughlin might come back. She would be unmemorable other than the fact that her mom was the one that smoked the pot. So now that pot's legal, maybe that's going to be a whole storyline. Watch What Crappens! Happy 5-year anniversary! And thanks to fashion hit PR, the Palm Tree Mom, the Real Housewives Dish Daily, and Perez, thank you for advice. We're working on the acoustics. It's just our building, but we do have a water view. And Suzette Cabana at Miami Beats and Suzanne, SCZAN.com, has been featuring our products, so we love you for that. Remember when I started going over the celebrity IQs with you? Well, I found some more of them. David Mucully, 147. Remember I told you over 139 is supposed to be a genius? And then Jodie Foster, 132. Jodie, you're just short of being a genius. I don't know if I can hang out with you. Gina Davis, 140. Quentin Tarantino, 160. That doesn't surprise me. He really is a brilliant writer. Nolan Gould, 150. And Sharon Stone, 154. Well, speaking of pussy, she was the first one to flash it, but made her a star. Let's see. Entertainment Weekly saying that the voice advisor to Gwen Stefani will be Celine Dion this year. And that would be interesting, wouldn't it? And then Scarlett Johansson's getting divorced after 2 years of marriage. Aw, poor Mary Tyler Moore, rest in peace. She was just a legend. And then there's a big mess going on where Mark Zuckerberg was going to buy this property, this $100 million property in Hawaii, but he was buying something that included the lots where some graves were, and they were all boycotting him, and he was going to build a wall around it. I mean, building walls, that's a popular thing right now. I have a wall around my house. I had it before anybody ever thought of building a Mexican wall. And now apparently he's backed out. With all that money, he has to have access to the grave. I mean, really, come on, let these people go visit their dead relatives. So that's the story. Now, Bill Gates has put out a really interesting thing. I'm not going to read all of it. I'm going to give you a couple of it. These are kids' rules from Bill Gates. 1, life is not fair. Get used to it. Number 2, the world doesn't care about your self-esteem. The world will expect you to accomplish something before you feel good about yourself. Rule number 3, you will not make $60,000 a year right out of high school, and you won't be vice president with a company car until you earn both. Rule number 4, if you think your teacher is tough, wait till you get a boss. I'm just going to give you one more, and I'll give you some next week. Number 5, flipping burgers is not beneath your dignity. Your grandparents had a different word for burger flopping. They called it opportunity. I agree. I tell my son every day, make your bed, clean up your own mess, blah, blah. Well, let's talk about the clothes at the People's Choice. I'm going to show you the good and the bad, and you decide. Nicole Kidman, God bless her, I love her, but what in the hell is she wearing? A green peacock to the Golden Globes. I mean, this is just ridiculous. She looks like she's going to an Indian reservation to smoke a peace pipe or something. On the other hand, gorgeous over here. I'm insulting the peacocks now. What is this? Oh, I can't. And then this gorgeous cookie here, and this with all that beautiful, that was beautiful. She's gorgeous. And then on top of it, Nicole's hair. She looks like mine. It's like I get out of bed in the morning. Nicole, you used to be a style icon. You need to get with it. Then this is a gorgeous one. I don't know who this girl is, but when you can wear white like that, your body is absolutely flawless because white shows everything. And then this one, I don't know who this girl is, but I swear to, I mean, I can't. She looks like she has got on a drab hand-me-down from a flea market, and her hair's not even combed. And she looks, she just got out of bed wearing a pajama dress and needs to throw a robe over it. I mean, it droops down, it ruins the lines of her body. Everything's going down instead of up, you know, and then the hair is down, and then she's washed out, and I couldn't. Who's her stylist? Oh my God.
Aaron Will said that they say the Globes are Hollywood's opportunity to be fashionably daring. No thanks.
It doesn't mean go kill a peacock. And then, oh God, this is hilarious. The new term this week, created by Kellyanne Conway, is alternative facts. Honey, I've been dealing in alternative facts my whole life. You didn't invent that term, you just spoke it first. Now, apparently, Merriam-Webster of Webster's Dictionary, after 180 something years, is very unhappy about this word that's not really true. But it's been Googled and looked up more than any other word in the last week. Alternative facts. So now we have alternative facts. Now, the top 5 lookups right now, currently under Merriam's Dictionary, and you make of this what you want. Fascism, sex, and some Svengali, and bigot. Those are some of the top words people are Googling now. Does that tell you the consciousness of America? I just can't. Questions. What celebrities do I like most? Oh, God. I like the ones that do things for the universe and the world. So I put Pharrell up there and a few people like Tyler Perry, people that do things. Would I do a show again? Oh my God, I don't know if I could get back on that treadmill again. I mean, my God, when I think about 5 months out of the year and traveling 14, 15 times on a plane, I don't know. I should be on radio. Yeah, I should be on radio, but I'd have to change my name, get a bodyguard, and pretend my name was Mary Smith. And let's see. Oh, did you guys know that the new thing for men's are silk shirts this year? It's a 70s revival on the runways. Too bad I got rid of all of those Versace shirts that my husband used to have. I gave them to the driver. He didn't even know Versace is. He probably sold them at a flea market. Oh my God. Oh, now I have something else funny for you. This is hilarious. Now, this is just hilarious, so don't get all pissy about it. Get your panties all wadded up in a knot. But this was on the front of the Daily Mirror. I have to put my glasses on. Some of this stuff was so small. What happened to them? Let's see, here they are. Okay. Trump says to buy American, but look at this, it's hilarious. This was made in Malaysia, made in China, made in Britain, made in Mexico. That's a wall behind the bed. Made in Canada, made in Italy, the shirts, made in China, the sheets. I think it's hilarious according to the BBC News. So you've got to start making everything and buying everything in America if you're going to be preaching Buy America, right? Now, remember the signs last week? I found another one that's just hilarious. This woman's political sign. She's got a big, huge sign, and it's one of those white grease boards that you can write on and erase. And she goes, there are so many destabilizing, dangerous policies coming from this administration, I had to buy a reusable protest sign. So she can just white out the sign and put the next thing she's going to protest about. I'm sorry, I think that's hilarious. Oh my God. Okay, we're almost to the end here. I got to tell you, I went to the Pegasus horse race at Gulfstream, hung out with Carson Kressley, Bobby Flay, Vanessa Hutchins, Usher, everybody was there. And we were all gabbing and talking and gossiping and taking pictures. Lori Rockin was there, it was fun. Then I went to the ballet, you know, look at my little dog, I don't have to get all worked up, as Alan Faina's guest. He owns and decorated the entire Faina Hotel. And so I went with his guest, sat next to him. He was dressed absolutely fabulously. He's going to put my handbags in the fine gift store down in the lobby, so you guys can get them there. And by the way, where's the people's couch? I think we have to start protesting for it. And then the last thing I watched was the Atlanta. And you know, Cynthia tries to help with the boyfriend and it backfires again. And then she gets into the fight with Kenya and says, "You proved my point that you're over dramatic." And I'm just like, oh my God, these girls, they're hilarious. But the funniest part of the whole show for me was when Sheree has now proclaimed herself to be the new voice of truth. Alternative facts.
Now, 2 or 3 people have asked about the gala, and they want to know what's going on, and are you still getting amazing support? You did a great job. What's happening? Somebody said if you would do a live feed of the gala, they would buy a ticket for that.
Oh, we could do a live feed. Well, the thing is with the gala, you know, we have to get fabulous talent, and the problem is that we had Aretha the last time, and before that we had Tony Bennett, Queen Latifah, and then before that we had Pitbull, and then we had Pharrell, and then we had Natalie Cole and Dionne Warwick and Flo Rida. I mean, the list is so long that, you know, we have to get a top talent, and we're working on that right now. If anybody knows anybody that wants to sing for free or cheap, please email us and notify us right away. So I'll leave you with this. I didn't say it. Don't get mad at me. I just think it's hilarious. We have one more question?
Well, they just said that the protest that everyone should be having is to bring back the Housewives of Miami.
Yeah, start protesting. Bring me and let me cast it. This is hilarious. Dear Trump voters, you bought the bull. Now deal with the shit. That's not my opinion. I just cut it out of a magazine. Well, did we have fun this week? Oh my God, we went over. We went way over this week. I hope you guys don't cut me off midway through. We'll be back next Wednesday. Lunch with Leah, me and Little Black, Facebook Live at noon. Have fun. Email us all your questions, comments, and complaints at hello@leahblack.com and visit our website at leahblack.com.